Be honest. How many of you can relate to this email that I received this week? Mackenzie writes, what are the top things I can do to uplevel my parenting this week? In all caps. And listen, if that's not the most relatable question I've ever heard, I don't know what is. So today I'm diving into 2 simple game-changing things you can do right now to get some sanity back in your house. Spoiler alert, these are not quick fixes or magic pills, but they are the foundation for making life with ADHD kiddos a whole lot smoother. And also, if you've got a burning question or topic you want me to cover, shoot us an email at chaosandcaffeinepodcast@gmail.com. Your question might just be featured on the show. Let's dive in. Welcome to Chaos and Caffeine. I'm your host, Danielle Kelly, ADHD parenting coach, ADHD parent, and your chaos coordinator in chief. On this podcast, we tackle all the messy, wonderful, caffeine-fueled parts of parenting children with ADHD. Today's episode is inspired by you because, let's be real, we're all just trying to figure this thing out together. One meltdown and one cold brew at a time. Let's answer that question. What are the top things I can do to uplevel my ADHD parenting this week? In all caps, Mackenzie, hold tight. I got you, mama. I'm about to share 2 life-saving tips that will make a difference in your home this week. Picture this, Sicily, 1921. No, wait. Imagine this. Your mornings are calm. Your kid knows what to do without you nagging. Transitions don't end in tears. Say what? And bedtime is manageable? Girl, that sounds like a fairy tale, right? Well, it's not. These 2 tips I'm about to share, understanding ADHD and creating a routine, are literally your roadmap out of chaos. Let's start with the foundation. Tip number 1, girl, you need to learn what ADHD is and what it is not. I know. You're probably thinking, Danielle, I already know my kid has ADHD. Isn't that enough? Not at all, mama. Knowing the diagnosis is just the tip of the iceberg. You've got to dig deeper, and I mean down the rabbit hole deeper. Here's the deal. ADHD is not one size fits all. Your child's ADHD is going to look vastly different from their friends, their classmates, or their cousins. Boys and girls often show different symptoms, and ADHD exists on a spectrum. So we're talking lack of focus all the way to extreme, okay? And then, on top of all of that, there are these lovely little extras that often come with ADHD. Things like anxiety, sensory issues, or oppositional defiance. They're like uninvited party guests who refuse to leave, okay? The more you understand what ADHD is, what it looks like, how it affects executive function, and how it shows up in your child, the better you'll be able to parent them with empathy and adapt your approach. The good news, I know you're waiting for it, you don't need to spend hours reading the textbooks. I know, you're busy. Russell Barkley, one of the leading ADHD experts, has a free masterclass on YouTube that breaks this down beautifully. Now, the class is 3 hours long, so throw it on while you're folding laundry or hiding in the pantry with your coffee. Whatever you gotta do, no excuses, girl. Knowledge is power. Looking for some new toys and tools that your ADHD kiddos will love? Play Therapy Supply has you covered with a great selection of toys, games, and fidgets that can be used by ADHD children, their parents, caregivers, and professionals alike. From fidget toys that help children calm down, de-stress, and focus, to social-emotional learning resources to help kids understand their feelings and emotions, to games and activities designed to improve emotional regulation. Play Therapy Supply has it all. For thousands of items and fast and free shipping, visit playtherapysupply.com today. Tip number 2, create a routine. Okay, let's talk about routines. If that word alone makes you cringe, trust me, I get it. But routines are the secret weapon for ADHD households. Why? Because ADHD brains thrive on structure. We need to know what's coming next. And routines take the guesswork out of their day. Start with the basics, a simple morning routine and a bedtime routine. 5 steps, that's it. For example, get dressed, brush teeth, wash face, eat breakfast, hug mom. Yes, that step is a non-negotiable. Keep it visual, whether it's a checklist, a whiteboard, or a magnetic chart. Let your kids see what's expected. And, my friend, do not expect perfection right away. This is about building consistency over time, and trust me, it works. Once your routine is in place, you'll notice fewer meltdowns during transitions, smoother mornings, and less nagging. Girl, you're gonna thank me later. My product of the week flows right into all of this. It is the magnetic responsibility chart. It's a lifesaver for visual learners, and it's super simple to use. Your kiddos can see what is expected of them, and you can even give them rewards such as the dreaded screen time for completing all of the tasks without being asked or prompted. It's literally a win-win. If all of this feels like a lot and you're sitting there wondering, where do I even start? I've got you. If your kid has just been diagnosed with ADHD, or my friend, you've had the diagnosis for a minute, but you've just been kind of winging it, either way, you need to join me for my First Steps After Diagnosis workshop. We'll cover understanding ADHD, building routines, and so much more. It's the roadmap back to your sanity. The link to sign up is in the show notes, so grab your spot and let's tackle this together. Before we wrap it up, I want to leave you with a little parenting love, my little love affirmation, if you will. I am equipped to handle this. I am learning. I am growing, and I'm doing my best. And my best is enough. Say it with me one more time. I am equipped to handle this. I am learning. I am growing, and I am doing my best. And my best is enough. Say it to yourself when the chaos feels overwhelming. Stick it on the fridge, stick it on your kid's forehead, or whatever you got to do. You're doing amazing, mama. And that's it. Mackenzie, I hope that answered your question. Please email me and let me know. I would love to hear how it goes. Thank you guys for hanging out with me here on Chaos and Caffeine. Don't forget to subscribe, maybe leave a review, but definitely share this with another parent who could use some sanity-saving tips. And remember, if you've got a question or a topic you want me to cover, email at chaosandcaffeinepodcast@gmail.com. I'll see you next week, coffee in hand and ready to tackle the chaos. Bye for now, my friends.